I felt almost unwelcome there. The closest example I can think of is there have been rumors circling about the network for some time now, but I believe that I'm the first to properly investigate them. I'm certainly the first to share my findings. I'm not going to shove this stuff down your throat and blow it out of proportion, nor am I going to tell you everything that I saw. I shall not respond to any messages regarding the matter, but I will leave instructions to those of you who are motivated enough to replicate my trip. I don't know if you've ever been to North Wales. Lots of mountains and valleys and very few large towns. Mostly rural communities out there. I visited a friend up in Bangor a few times, so I knew the way to the coast. From there, it was a matter of heading south into the foothills of Mount Snowdon. It took a while to find the old research building. It's been abandoned for years, and so the address wasn't on my sat-nav. But a couple of locals out on a hike pointed me in the right direction. If you plan on heading out there, I'd advise asking around. It's easy to get lost out in those country roads. Sure enough, there was the sign that I'd read about. The original words, Gwyneth Climate Research Centre, just visible through the fading cloak of black paint which had been sprayed across the sign. In their place had simply been daubed End. Passing this charming exterior, I turned up a narrow path where the hedges grew tall and tangled with weeds. I'm not talking narrow like, oh, it's going to be awkward if I meet another vehicle coming the other way. I'm talking grit your teeth the entire way because you can hear the brushes scraping the sides of your ears narrow. The road surface turned to gravel and then angled up sharply. My tires span, the innards creaked painfully, and it quickly became apparent that it wasn't going to make it up. I reversed down the short distance that I'd managed and parked, shrugging on my laptop bag and pocketing my dad's maglite. It was a fairly grey morning, and I had no idea what state the building's lighting would be in. Buttoning my jacket, I headed up the hill. The front door was not locked, but I set out to check the perimeter. It was pretty much as described in the original online post. Windows boarded, no visible telephone or power lines feeding into the building, and the exterior shell which was covered mostly entirely with graffiti tags. No vehicles were in sight, and the CCTV cameras just hung limp and dead in their cages. Good enough for me. The interior was dark, as I had anticipated. I flicked on the maglight and let it play over grimy walls and a dusty floor. Odd that it should seem so undisturbed. One would think that it would be a squatter's heaven, or at the very least littered with used needles and condom wrappers, as most other abandoned buildings tend to be. The graffiti was still present, but it seemed more hesitant. It was spaced out and faltered the further down the hallway I went. It finally petered out a few feet from the reception desk. The local teenagers had obviously lost their nerve. I found the fuse box behind the desk and flipped a few of the switches experimentally. Nothing happened. Whether the fuses are all blown or there was no power at all, I did not know, but I definitely did not have the capacity to fix it. The email that I had received on the matter specifically stated not to worry about the electricity supply, but, and called me a coward if you like, given a choice between functioning lights and creeping around a dark, isolated building on my own, I'd rather the former. After climbing the bare stairwell to the next floor, I was able to stow my light. The windows here were not boarded up, and great cones of sunlight had crept through the empty frames. The only creepy thing about this place was how tidy it was. Yeah, a thick layer of dust coated everything, and what few furnishings were left had been piled up in the corners of the room, but there was literally no sign of human disturbance. The sort of place an urban explorer would kill to stumble across, no doubt. I actually felt almost unwelcome there. The closest example I can think of is when you walked into class really late back in school. Everyone turns to look at you and you feel weirdly unwelcome. Yeah, well, I was getting that same feeling in my stomach when I found the room. It was pretty much as the email described, a big, open plan office layout with marks in the floor and ceiling where the cubicles had once been, and a great wreath of office chairs tangled together in one corner. There was only one desk in the room, pushed against the far wall. As I approached it, I noted that, unlike the rest of the building, it was completely devoid of dust. I pulled the laptop out my bag and set it down. It was a cheap piece of crap 2000 model which I bought online for about £30, reformatted and installed only the basic functions onto. It was specifically for that exertion. I was not going to gamble my personal machine on an interesting story I'd read on the internet. Once booted up, I produced the network cable. It was an old grey one, the kind you attribute with screechy dial-up tones, and parents complaining about your hogging the phone lines. One end slotted into the back of the machine, and I looped the other behind the desk, crouched beneath it, and felt my way along the flaky plaster until my hand brushed the port. My probing fingers discovered a cable already attached, which I unhooked and replaced with my own. When I stood up, I noticed that the cable that I held in my hand was torn, as though the other half had been yanked away so abruptly that the plastic had ruptured and the wires inside snapped. I still have it around my office somewhere actually. Nothing happened. No icons popped up announcing that I had successfully connected to the network, and the little signal strength symbol in the bottom right of the screen insisted that I was not online. Puzzled, I checked the printout of the email. No mention of this. Perhaps the power being off was an issue, contrary to the given directions. I called up the command window and tried sending a ping. A ping, by the way, is the kind of echoed message that the computer can send out to test the connection. It bounces back or receives a response from other machines and servers in the same network as you. To my surprise, I received 2 or 3 automated responses. I was online, alright. The next given step was the internet. My homepage was set to Google, but strangely, the program spent a good few minutes just on a blank white screen before I was redirected to a different search engine. It was similar to Google in its minimalism, empty background with a central text bar, but the address was www.patriotsearch.com. In place of the Google text logo, there was a simple sketch-style picture of a stoic-faced soldier holding a British flag in one hand, a US in the other. The word Semper Fidelis was scratched into his helmet. I tried YouTube, but the page briefly forward before redirecting me to Patriot Search website once more. My mouth felt dry as I clicked the search option and headed to the BBC News website. This, it seemed, was still online. As I skimmed the news headlines, any doubts that I had quickly vanished. Second American Civil War grows in size and intensity. US troops redeployed from Afghanistan, Egypt and Turkey to defend home soil. France and Spain left reeling after terrorists detonate a thermonuclear device on their borders. Police in Texas circulate CCTV images of men believed responsible for the kidnap and murder of over 50 women since 2008. Handgun bans set to become law across America after last week's White House shooting spree. The US and Britain to allow Australia and Canada to join the Patriot Alliance. UK terrorists continue to murder in border towns, demand Scottish independence. German theoretical physicists arrested by US agents, accused of treason. research on alternate universes and interdimensional travel amongst confiscated items. I sat back, fumbled a cigarette in my mouth and lit it. I had no idea precisely what it was I just stumbled across. I still don't know, but it was huge. Some kind of alternate reality? News from the future? It seems too big to be a trick. Anyway, as the email had told me, this network, this other internet, was an overlap between our world and another one. I went back to the Patriot Search website. I began punching in anything that came to mind. Olympics, Facebook, human rights acts, police powers, current world map. Slowly, surely, a picture began to form. A picture of the world beyond my laptop, and the little umbilical cord which was the cable. I was a blind man, feeling his way through a cave, bit by bit. The more I read, the more fearful I became. A lot of bad stuff had happened. I have neither the time nor patience to list everything here. You can't expect me to describe an entire separate historical timeline, but I'll leave you with a few examples. Police in the United States and the UK were gradually being phased out, and the army was taking their place. From what I gathered, the only crimes that were properly investigated were treason and fraud, leaving all kinds of depraved killers and perverts free to do as they pleased. Some had even gained a fan followings. I stumbled across one website dedicated to someone called the Dockyard Butcher. I had an image and a video gallery in the sidebar, and the things I saw made me feel queasy. The world was overcrowded, but not like ours. I make no exaggeration. London was ringed by shantytown slums, the sort of place you wouldn't expect to find outside a third world country. There was so much to take in that I'm probably forgetting half of it as I type. Oh, and something had happened to New York City. There were plenty of records about it dating back to the late 90s, but then they just stopped, like it never existed. I couldn't find it on any of the maps, no discussion on any public forums about it either. I'm not sure if it's an isolated example or one of many places to officially stop existing. But if anyone decides to look for themselves, then it's something interesting to investigate. I really recommend that you don't though. A shrill bleep startled me. I left the command drive open after testing my connection. It was notifying me of an echoed ping. I reopened the window and, sure enough, I had been pinged moments later. A second ping popped up on the feed. A different source, though the IP was listed beside the notification. As far as we know, that building is the only one with a connection to the network, meaning that they hadn't come from this side. As I tried to grasp what was happening, a third ping appeared. Something clicked inside my head, and I felt my stomach turn. I had grasped blindly into the unknown, and now the unknown was grasping back. People from this other world had felt my clumsy investigations and were, in turn, investigating us. That was when my laptop went crazy. The mouse stopped responding to my usage. In fact, the pointer disappeared completely from the screen. The internet browser instantly froze up, and then forwarded me to another website, a blank white screen which loaded almost instantaneously. A file began to load itself onto the machine. Its icon, a pale, pupil-devoid eyeball, and its name, a blank space. Though I wasn't hugely worried about the well-being of the laptop, the idea that something from this other place was pushing its way into my reality was strangely horrifying. I leapt to my feet, and just as the download reached the 75% mark, I yanked free the cable from the wall. A squeal of static emerged from the computer speakers, and the download bar quivered, frozen on screen. I dropped my cigarette in the rush, so I sat back, lit another one, and stared at that socket on the wall, scratched and slightly deformed due to my rather rough exit from the world that lay beyond it. I have no idea what that I program was for, and I didn't try to find out. I took the laptop apart there and then carefully grounded each piece below my heel. All that's left of its inner workings is a scattering of green plastic shards and bent metal. As for what the future holds for the old climate research building, I have no clue. Gwyneth Council have been talking about demolishing it down for years, and perhaps one day they'll pull their fingers out and get around to it. I'll be honest, when it's nothing but rubble and ashes, I won't be mourning its loss. Until that time, the socket, a little window into the unknown, is still there. If you desperately want to investigate, I can't stop you. Still, it's plain to see that whatever world the network represents is a cruel and malicious shadow of our own. Just a word of warning to any other would-be pioneers, however. If they try to make contact, ignore them. And if they try to get through, deny them. Scientists believe that, should alternate universes exist, then it would be almost impossible to knowingly transfer physical objects from one to the other. Then again, though data is simply electrical impulses, energy, that such a force should be exchangeable between two realities simply paves way for other, far less desirable visitors. I believe that whatever possibilities the network holds for us are outweighed by the risk, because what lies across the veil is not some monster or demon, but a humanity turned cold and hateful. I know how we think, and it knows we'll come back. If all hasn't
Oh,
dissuaded you from exploring, then
hello.
please, please be careful. And don't let them in.
Thanks for listening to that. That's our creepy pastas we do while we're doing the countdown for the launch. That is the Other Internet Creepy Pasta by Creeps Mac Pasta on YouTube. Definitely go check him out. He is definitely linked in our Twitter and our Facebook account. So go check him out, and if you like that story, check out his other ones. Every time we do a show, we're going to be doing a creepy pasta during the countdowns. Maybe one or two of them, depending on the time frame. So definitely check those out and give them a holler and tell them you came from Gamers Overnight. Welcome to Gamers Overnight, and I'm your host, DefShades.
This is Z-Man.
I'm Chaco Taco. did I kill it?
You killed it, man. You killed it. Alright, so basically today we're going to do, looks like we're going to be playing some Rust, we're going to be playing some Miscreated, and we're going to be playing some Battlefield 1. It just got released recently, and it came on sale, and we decided to go ahead and buy a few copies of it. So we went ahead and grabbed that. So you're going to be able to see us play. Probably see us get killed quite a bit, one way or the other. So.
It's going to be a lot of cussing going on.
Now, if we stay together and stay grouped, which we're going to try to do as much as possible, it'll be a better experience overall. So we're going to try to do that if we can. We're going to do certain classes to what portrays our skills.
To our advantage.
So we're going to do that, but at the same time, it's the same thing basically we do in Rust. We kind of stick together and go in as a group, which works out well for us. Same as Miscreated. We ambush people and stick together as a group, which works as well. So you're going to be seeing us do that. There's a few new things. Rust has a few updates, some patches and fixes that came out. Looks like they're having some trouble with some of their networks. Miscreated put out a patch as well earlier. Added a few new items to the game. They just did today earlier. They had to do a patch because some of the things did not get implemented in properly, so they had to patch it to get that. And hopefully that should be up by the time we're ready to play it. Also, we have implemented our questions to Miscreated, so the devs are filling out those questionnaires that we have accomplished. So when we get those back, we will be announcing it on the show when we will be basically reading those out during the show. So definitely stay tuned, stay subscribed, so you know when that happens. Also keep in tune because we're going to be posting it on the Reddit for Miscreated and our Facebook and Twitter. So definitely keep an eye on that. When will we be redoing that? Because that's going to be a definitely insight to their minds. And we'll be able to ask more questions later if we would like. So hopefully that we can come up with some more to give them. The game is turning out really, really nicely. That being said, since we got Battlefield 1, we started messing around a little bit last night, checking the game out today, and that is one beautiful game. I mean, you have to look at you have indie games like Rust and Miscreated, and then you have what's called AAA titles, which is like big companies that really can put the budget and time and effort into them. So they kind of have to go to a bigger standard because there already should be a great game to begin with. So we're going to really kind of put that to the test. I mean, we're going to really scrutinize the game really, really bad because it is a AAA title made by one of the biggest companies, EA Games. So we definitely need to they should have flawless game. And from what I could tell from the graphics wise, it's gorgeous. Simply outstandingly gorgeous. Now, as far as gameplay-wise, we will have to play that and see how it goes. Now,
I can tell you right now, chaotic.
now it's not going to go by our playstyle and how good we are at the game. It's going to go about how the game per se. So the mechanics. If we don't get stuck on stuff very easily, glitches in what we're looking at, stuff like that. We're going to be looking for those things. So if you see those and we don't, let us know because that is something we want to point out. Because these AAA games, they have a tendency to think that because of their names and because they're such broad games, that they can get away with kind of cutting corners. And really, honestly, they should, because you're paying for that higher amount of money and it's a great companies, then they should make sure the products is still what they should be. Now I know a lot of games that's been put out recently has been lacking in those departments from these big companies. So we definitely want to make sure to shout out, make sure our voices are heard for those. Because you pay good money for those. I mean, you get 65, 70, 80 bucks. Some of them games are even $100 depending on the game. And then they charge you for downloads and maps and other content later on. So they're constantly squeezing that money out of you. So they better make sure that they're crossing their T's and dotting their I's. So we're going to go ahead and do Rust. I'll go ahead and bring that up. If you want to join us, we're on Chicago 1000. It's on a modded server. Be more than welcome to join us.
Yeah, and it's if you just type in X1000, it'll come up on the list in the modded section pretty quickly.
Yeah, you can just type in Chicago 1K and it comes up. I don't even type in Chicago all the way and it'll pop up. But you're more than welcome to definitely join us on That's Per Tay.
Per day?
Per
Hey,
Tay.
someone
Per K.
Say my name?
Butter.
took
Okay.
my guns out of my little box. Some bastards. Greedy bastards.
Well, we had to move things around, man, because we had so much shit the other day. Literally, we were running out of things in the boxes, so we had to move things around to actually even be able to put stuff where they needed to go.
Sure.
We literally had over like 15, 20 boxes worth of stuff. And that was after like narrowing that down to what we don't need. It was bad.
Sure.
Just put a little lock on it. In your personal box.
Okay, according to Rumple, Stan Darsh and the OLR clan need to die. 3 times they pushed us out trying to counter-raid them. The first 2 times, some other people got involved, and we did not do well because there was too many crossfire being going on. But 2 of us just could not do all 4 of them. So there's 4 of them. So they will be our targets if they're on. They will be our victims for our show.
What was the
Poor
number?
bastards.
Huh?
What were they called?
OLR clan, Stan Darsh. D-A-R-S-H.
There's only one LO. Yep, he's OLR is on.
Okay.
There's only one though.
Well, sucks for him then. Let's scroll it. Give me a moment here. I am still launching my game. Actually, I had some downloads. Looks like Rust is one of them, so I have to wait for that to get done. Because I haven't been on my computer in a few days, so I do apologize. It's hectic this week, so.
We gonna party.
Saddle up. Lock and load.
Yeah, make sure you grab whatever gear you need. Make sure you're fully geared with plenty of revisions. And then we'll go hunting. A hunting we will go. A hunting we will go. Hi ho Mario. A hunting we will go. Moo bot. Where's my moody bot? Moo moo. Now, if you have any problems with the audio or streaming in any way, definitely let us know in chat. We do not really catch it sometimes unless y'all let us know.
Yes, please let us know. We love you.
And you will notice that my camera is a little bigger today with a little bigger green screen in the back that me and my wife rigged up. Unfortunately, it's still not as big as it needs to be, so I can get more of the view, but it definitely gives me more than just my shoulders and head today. So.
Hey, Death, Pinky does make a point. The background screen's still black, so I don't know if that's on your end or what.
My background screen's still black?
Nah, not the Kakashi thing. I'm talking about the actual game. The game
Oh,
screen.
yeah, I haven't run the game up. I'm still downloading.
No, okay, because I can see the claws. I was gonna say I can see the claws symbol, but I can't see the.
Yeah, I have to download the updates real fast, and I have Miss Created's update, which is a 2.8 gig update. So I'm letting that update as well, because once you start a game up, you have to reactivate it to be able to do it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and let it do real fast since my internet's fast enough. It says it'll take 1 minute and 50 seconds.
You saw that shot he put in there? If the internet's fast enough?
So
What?
Chakotay is trying to tell you something. He's trying to pick a fight with you.
I'm not picking a fight. You look at the
Chakotay says you can't hit a backside of a barn
I didn't say that.
when it's red.
It was the backside of a planet.
You talking to me, Chicote?
Yeah, he's talking to you. He's talking to you.
I'm not talking.
He's talking to you.
I was gonna say, you better not be talking about me like that. You'll find out real quick how far I can fling this spear.
Oh, that is so cool. Check that out.
And I'll show you a spear checker from hell, man.
Is that cool or what? That is cool.
It did throw me off though lately. I think they rebalanced the spears again because I can't hit. I gotta relearn them.
Yeah, they made it where gravity affects things a little bit more because my spears were like my arrows were like shooting across the map, and then now I have to arch them a lot more because now they drop faster. So I guess they fixed the dropping of things.
You drinking out of Kakashi yet? That's pretty cool.
Huh?
Kakashi bottle.
Yeah. It's my background. It shows because it's Mountain Dew. It's green. It's a green screen, so it looks really cool.
So you see the Mountain Dew and you see Kakashi in the bottle moving.
Yeah. It's like here I can put it on his head.
Watch out, that's drinking Kakashi.
Kakashi Mountain Dew. I get the eyes going. Man, I always wanted one of those contacts though. I did find a website that has like contacts like those. You can get like several different. It's pretty freaking cool, man. Because some of them contacts are just freaking wicked. I don't even wear contacts, but I mean that would be the change of colors. I knew somebody that didn't need contacts, and she'd go to work and she would have like cat eyes. And I think customers went there more just to see her eyes than they did to actually purchase things. Because it was just really cool.
Right.
And then you have people that wear the whiteout ones, which is freaky.
Those actually damage your eyes, which is sad.
The white ones?
No, those contacts. I found out from my eyeglasses doctor. I don't wear glasses or anything, but when I went to go get my yearly checkup on my eyes, he says that those lenses that they make from if you wear them for extended period of time, they actually damage your eyes.
Well, yeah, if you don't take them out. I mean, it's like any contacts. If you don't take them out every day and clean them and do stuff, they will damage your eyes. But most of those are not plastic like they are when you go get a subscription. They're glass. So they're hard, so they're like permanent ones that you put in your eyes. Like the old styles used to be that you used to replace for old contacts, regular contacts. Now, but so they're like little pieces of plastic or glass, so they're permanent, so you can put them in as much as you want and keep them permanent. But you do have to clean them, and I mean it's just like contacts generally. You get you and all kinds of nasty stuff that grows in there because it's liquid. I mean, your eye is nothing but liquid, and you go if you keep sticking your finger in there, it's gonna get kind of bad.
Oh, that sucks. You didn't put on any extra turds, did you, Dev?
There was one way back, but she hasn't been on in like a week or two. So yeah, it's a good chance. It's a good chance she just got mowed down by one of them.
Oh yeah.
Which one shot you?
I believe the one.
Go out there and find out. That one.
I turned them off.
I heard that. I was like, what the hell?
Well, you see his muzzle flashing from up top.
I was busy looking in the Steam store.
It's so cold. They're off. I turned them off.
Alrighty, I'm launching the game now. Miss Created's done. Rust is done. I have a bunch of other ones, but we don't play those games at the moment, so.
There are two more back there. Did you get those two?
I set one. And then I think I got another one, I think. Yeah, that one's good. That one's good.
We have no frames drop set. It's like completely zeroed, so it's doing really nice.
Is that the one from Miami?
No, actually, it's Dallas.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I guess they got it fixed finally.
Surprising.
That's the one we ended up with last broadcast that gave us. Now, it may bug out between now and then. It is 12 hours, so we may have to restart it at one point. But as right now, it's zeroed. It's not even point anything, so it's perfect right now. So we're getting a perfect stream at 30 frames per second, with 40% of my CPU being used with the game running. So that is awesome.
I just casted my votes online for new kinds of outfits and everything.
Also, that Z, we need to get you set up like I did Chakotay last night with the broadcast software, so you can record your planes, either in, like the first person, like when you play like games that are not multiplayer. You can record it and then send it to me, and then I can edit it and post it on our Twitch and Twitch and YouTube channels.
Right.
So get you set up with that.
That's like the easiest software I've used.
Yeah, it's really nice too. It gives you a lot of options to do some really nice things with it. Make it look really good. And then this way also gives it more of like the viewers can actually see you. So when they want to see you play and stuff, like a particular game that we don't play normally on our normal main set, then it gives them something else to watch during the week. That I could post these in sparingly to keep them busy and more occupied when we go to do the main shows. So
Understandable.
And it shouldn't run. I mean, your computer is equal to mine. You have the i7. You have a really nice video card. You should be able to run it pretty much the same settings as I do for the recording wise. You have to still do some tweaking to the system to make it run good, but yours should run like it should. So
lies.
So
my
you can't do the live, but you can record, which is pretty much the same thing.
Right. Oh, holy crap! There's a Darth Vader in the. Oh my God! No way!
What?
In the metal chest plates and the things that you can vote on. In the designs, they have the Ninja Turtles for the chest plates, so they have the turtle shell back and front, like Raphael, Donatello, Leonardo, and everything. Then they have Darth Vader. They have Dragon Scale, Obsidian, all kinds of different ones. But that made me laugh. The Darth Vader one. Now you just need the Darth Vader helmet. Dude, if they come out with a Clone Commando one, I will be buying that in a heartbeat. So anyone that's watching this video, if you're one of those people that like to diddle, then make a Clone Commando outfit out of the armor and rest, and I will personally vote on it.
And just to let I really hate people that want to bitch and moan about things. On Twitter, there's a group called Twitch Kittens, and they messaged me to be able to post on their site when we go live, so they can repost it otherwise. She's bitching and moaning that I supposedly spammed it to her, but what she doesn't understand is anybody that she subscribed to, if I post their name in it, it's going to retweet. If they retweet that, it's going to repost it back to her. That's not my fault. That's because she can't turn off the notifications because she's stupid to know how things work.
Shots fired.
So, yeah, if she doesn't like me posting it, then she shouldn't message me to post it on there. That's her doing, not mine. So she should not email me. Yes, I'm calling you out. Do not email me telling me to stop spamming you, that you're going to block me, because I don't give a damn.
And that's on the rampage. Get him, get the trank guns before he gets a gun.
Yeah, she's spamming my email saying, I'm going to block you if you don't stop. What you don't understand is, she's getting these messages not from me. I click on them, it sends one message to them, and every other place, which I do, they retweet it is what it's called. And what it does is basically reposts it on theirs. So if she subscribed to them and she doesn't have their notifications off, that retweet goes back through, and it looks like it's me, but if you look at the top of it, it doesn't say my name, it says theirs. At the bottom, yes, it's about me, but it's not me messaging. It is them. Because who I do it to, and to let y'all know, I do it to Twitch TV host retweet Twitch, Twitch Kittens, Twitch Online, Twitch TV Online, Twitch Sharing.com, and when I message them, they retweet it to their subscribers. I do it once. I don't do it multiple times. So if they retweet it, then she needs to turn off those notifications because I had to do that because that's what I was getting. I would get like so many, like my phone would go nuts when somebody would tweet. So I just turn off, and what you do is you just mute them or hide them, and you don't have to worry about them. You'll get it once, and you won't get it again. But she doesn't know that, and she's gonna go come to me telling me it's me. Hey,
Well, hopefully now she gets the message.
ignorance is ignorance. I mean, it's not my doing. Well, I don't like being blamed for something I have nothing to do with.
Right.
It pisses me
I
off.
understand, dude.
And she's like calling out my show and calling me out, so it's like, yeah. Rust. I gotta update the broadcast title, which I forgot to do.
Oh, that's cool. Somebody started making camo for the doors and everything, so you can make it blend into the wood line.
Yeah,
Now-
they have a lot of camo ones now.
Now you just gotta do it for the walls. So, devs, give us control over painting walls. That way we can blend into the environment. Our bases won't be butt raped no more. Please. Ooh, camo
Okay, I'm
solutions.
back on. Do I still have my VIP? Should be still on here.
I'm voting like crazy right now. I'm like, yes.
Yes, I still have my VIP. Okay. Alright, looks like I'm ready for war. Except for my hat. I really got to swap that out.
Now, where are we going first? Are we going towards more wood line, or are we going towards desert line?
Wherever that guy is, we're going to find him and go kill him. Go drop his building like a day old. Why is there a repair bench up here?
I don't know. I was wondering.
I thought that shop was
Zay, why is there a repair bench up here?
That was not me.
This would be
I
something
was
you would do.
I don't know. No, if I was
You and
gonna
that
put
love
it-
of repair benches.
If I was gonna put it anywhere, I'd have put it in between these boxes.
I wouldn't have put it up here because it's not worth it.
So who put it up?
No, but it's gonna die.
I assumed it was the.
Nah,
Oh,
it's probably one of those little puppets.
always put that stuff up there.
That's what I would think too, right? But I think it's one of the puppets. You know, one of those little moon or zombie or whatever.
Oh, freak you guys.
Hey, normally this would be you. I get a PM. Hey, has your stream started yet? No, we're just in the gamers Twitch show for the hell of it.
Who PM'd you?
Get your ass up here. Yes, the show is starting.
What's your schedule for streaming now?
Z, let me in your box.
Ah, never.
Which one's his box so I can shoot it? There it is. Aha! 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 Oh! Like the headshot. Clink! Clink! Oh, I need to get some silencers. There's no silencers on here.
Burn, bitches, burn.
Everybody hide pinkies up here? Oh.
Right in the ass.
And then all of a sudden I turned off the clan thing and nobody realizes it and everybody dies.
I thought about doing it and then coming up here and killing all of you.
I did that the other day. I don't remember who I did it to. Somebody was talking mad shit and I was like, turned it off and I was like, pop pop. Oh, it was
You killed
Moon.
me.
No, it was Moon.
Oh.
Of course it is.
That's what it was. We was no, it wasn't Moon. It was Zombie. That's who it was. It was Zombie. And he's talking shit. He's like, haha, you can't kill me. I was like, friend thing off and dead. Alright, so everybody got their stuff? What are you wearing? I wouldn't be wearing the riot helmet. You know that's only good for melee, right? Somebody comes up and starts axing you in the head, it would probably help you, but you get shot in the head, it's not going to help you at all.
I saw it all from up here.
Z in his patch skin. Put the lotion on the skin.
There's still blood there.
Next thing you know, the base collapsed.
What we should do is, like, would be funny is, like, we tell the rest of the guild, okay, guys, y'all can have this, and then, like, 2 of y'all are outside swimming in the water, and you just literally throw C4 all the way around it while they're standing in it.
That's cold.
Just sink it right out from under them. You can have the stuff, but you gotta swim to the bottom of the ocean to get it.
That would be called a dick move.
Is that you guys blowing stuff up?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
Alright, that one guy logged out.
Oh,
Whatever the heck his name was.
he's like, oh shit, they're on, I'm out of here, peace.
Right.
Talk crap and then run for it, bitch.
So there's no OLS or whatever the heck they're called on. Just a bunch, just one KOS, bunch of us TCs, 2 KOSs, TCs, Daniel 77, Creed Infinite, and Effort 10 out of 10.
Ah, we'll go find their base and blow it down. Somebody's been dipping into the rockets, I see.
There's
I
some
didn't touch
rockets over here. Oh, never mind, you're looking at that one.
Yeah, there was 120 when I left the other day, and now there's only 19.
Yeah, I told you should put some of those aside.
Well, they're not supposed to grab anything out of here without letting me know first.
Yeah, that never goes to its coding plan.
Well, if people would stop bringing people over here and leaving them here.
Bring who?
Zombie got put over here. Moon got laid over here. Zombie's like literally sleeping down here.
Check him.
Frisk him!
For some reason, that freaking rifle had freaking.
He's got
pistol
stuff on
rounds.
him, but nothing that's important.
Nothing that goes boom boom.
Yeah. It was probably Moon in them because they were raiding quite a bit the other day, and Moon was talking about when I came in briefly. He was talking about use the rockets, and he was like, we have plenty of rockets.
Yesterday.
Huh?
He made 30 rockets yesterday. He said he did.
I said and did 2 different things. Because there was 120. I made them myself and placed them in there before I left. I come back and there's only 19. That means 101 rockets are missing for about 5 days.
I know he was taking charity from other people to take their pipes, but that's all I can say.
Oh yeah, he's big on that.
Yeah.
Zombie's big on that too. A couple of people, actually, a couple of our lower members are big on that. They
I see.
use stuff but don't replace anything back. That's my biggest
Yeah, I'm
thing. I
not
mean,
big
I
on
don't
that.
mind if you use it. Like they use the rockets, cool. Just replace it back. Give us the
Yeah.
pipes that needs to make more. If you're not donating
Yeah.
pipes back, then don't take.
Mm-hmm.
I found a bunch of pipes.
Yeah, I'm not big on
Stop smoking it.
so-
Good for me. The
There's
doctor
211 pipes in here, which most of those are from who I stole from Cat and Sentinel.
Wasn't that the base you rated out there? Oh no, that was Chauncey or something like that.
And, yeah, I rated this one the night before. That's what I said. So 100, 212, 111. I mean, we can still make quite a bit of rockets, and we have. I have quite a few launchers in there, so that we stole as well as have. So I guess we could make some more rockets here. Wow, seriously. Did any of y'all take any of this stuff out of the loot box?
I didn't touch anything.
I took out stuff to smelt and put it
Which
back.
box?
Okay, the one with the wood and materials in it, like the metal and stuff like that.
Negative.
Okay.
Take it with me.
Funny part is, that box was completely so full that it had 99 of everything in it. 99,909,909. I actually had to start putting it in the box below it.
And it's been gutted.
Yeah, and this box is seriously been depleted.
I found a bunch of frogs over at the other base.
Because
Yeah, I remember.
literally there's, oh my god, there's so much.
There's some more pipes over here.
Yeah, all the stuff that we looted should be in those other boxes. We have not separated that yet. Actually, what's his name is supposed to, Rumple Foreskin was supposed to go in one day and separate it all. I don't know if he ever did or not. Apparently, I mean, I haven't actually come back on, and it's fine, but I know for a fact this box had no spaces available, and now it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 empty slots.
You see, and this is
Damn.
The thing. This is
So
the-
there's quite a bit of materials missing here.
I have a guess as to who it was.
Yeah, I kind of have a guess too.
That's why I'm like, when I asked about the
What
passwords and things,
is this?
Well, it's not that. They were not supposed to have access to this base without somebody being here.
This
And what it
is not
is,
my gun.
somebody done it. Huh?
This is my gun now.
What gun? One zombie has? Don't take what he has on him.
No, it wasn't on him. It was in the tote.
Oh, yeah,
red gun. The
I
red gun.
deauthorized and reauthorized the cupboard, so
What is this?
I had one before.
It was Superman.
Yeah, that's the one I used. I just put down there. I
You need
don't
it?
It's a
them
cool
down.
gun.
I unauthorized. I wiped the cupboard and re-put it back, so y'all gonna have to redo the cupboard. This will keep them from teleporting here. If they don't have cupboard access, they can't teleport back. Without.
Okay.
So if they're gonna, somebody has to bring them here. If that's the case.
I put your gun back. It's a cool gun. If anyone ever gets that skin,
I mean, really, it's really no big deal because it's
It was
almost the
red.
end of the month. But if it was like mid-month or the beginning, I would be really, really pissed.
Right.
Because they didn't do hardly really anybody but us. And Rumple has actually went and accumulated this stuff.
Mhm.
So they really don't have access to it unless they're going to dip into it with us.
Yeah, you know me and security precautions, like,
Well,
I got to double check with everybody
the
first.
thing is though, they're not supposed to be here. What it is they got teleported over here. One got teleported over here, and now he's teleported all the rest over here without permission.
Right. All right.
And that shouldn't be happening. They're lucky I don't put 2 turrets up here and let them teleport in.
I said we lock it down now.
No, just put 2 teleports up here and then activate them. We all authorize, so they'll find out real quick something's wrong.
Right.
I said we lock it down now, to be honest. We want to control the flow of stuff that we gather and then, sit back, lock it down now before it gets out of hand.
Look in those boxes by left of the cupboard. See if you can find any CCTVs. There should be some CCTVs in there. Well, when I find out the person that actually is taking this stuff, they're not going to be one happy camper.
You told, who was it on the other night that you told that you had a bunch of CCTVs?
Oh, that was the guy I was trying to do some trades with. He didn't like my trade. He didn't like my trades. So he never traded me.
I don't see no CCTVs up here left of the cupboard.
Game
thinking
keeps
I saw-
freezing.
You guys looking for a base to raid?
Yeah.
I think I found a nice size one for you guys.
Well, who we're really looking for in the long run is that LOS group.
Yeah, apparently they were giving Rumpel some problems.
What's their names?
OLS.
OLS G.O.N.
Are they online right now?
Nah.
No.
This base is about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, about 8 stories, surrounded by stone walls, 2 layers.
A big good starting point.
He's got a mining quarry running right now. I don't see anybody, but there's a bunch of players on. All the doors that I'm seeing in the front are
We're gonna come back and there'll be a bunch of broken boxes everywhere.
Come authorize yourselves on the turrets, guys.
Yeah, I gotta get some bullets too.
Did it still lock down to? Nah, did it still lock down to the normal shells?
Yeah. Which I understand why they did that, but I mean.
Right. Well, that actually helps us, so that way the boxes don't get destroyed as quick.
He's got a weather refinery running too.
So that's you up in the northeast sector?
I think that was me.
Oh, that was you.
The Cote is using metal blades. He wants a long sword.
Yeah, I noticed that all our cloth is gone too.
Yeah. Which goes with almost all of our stuff that we use.
Right. That's what pisses me off, is that the fact that the cloth is gone.
Yeah, the hardest materials to obtain. And nobody puts anything back, which pisses me off.
I told you we should have locked it to begin with.
Well, it's not that. I mean, the people that should have access to it should have access to it, because they shouldn't have this base. We should. The thing is, we shouldn't have to put locks on it if they should not be here. See the catch?
Right, I know.
They're not supposed to be at this base. That's why I just reset that cupboard. That means they can't teleport here, and the ones that can teleport here, they're gonna have to watch these turrets. So even if they get access and they teleport over here, they're still gonna have to watch these turrets, because I'm not turning them off to get them to get access to them. Rumpel is the only one I would do it for, and that's because I trust Rumpel.
Yeah, I don't invite people over. No teapot is for me.
Well, they just took advantage of it, is what it was. You know, the generosity.
Yeah, well, there's a difference between generosity and thievery.
Like I said, all they gotta do is ask, and I have no mind giving it to them, but that's kind of bull BS. Alrighty. Did everybody authorize on these turrets?
You had 2 up there, right?
There's 2 at top and 2 at the bottom.
Oh, I didn't know about the 2 at the bottom. Shit. Give me a minute.
And he's dead. Oh.
Oh, that's it. Oh, that thing.
Don't you dare activate him.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Alright, now you can activate him.
The bullets in them.
Yeah.
You make a hot temperate long sword. Hard skin.
Whoa.
Somebody was not activated.
It was the zombie.
Oh yeah. Whoops. Shoot you even when you're sleeping. Just taking stuff and stuck it in a chest like that.
That's what I'm doing.
As soon as other people will get access back to this base once they can confess who took the shit.
And replace it.
Basically, that's when hell freezes over.
Well, that means the next when the first comes, which is just next weekend, when we build the new one, they're not going to get access at all, and you know that's still going to be their prerogative. They won't even know where it's located at, so I'm not putting it back in the same spot.
What are you saying there, Moon?
No, this is slow.
Oh, it's Cypher or whatever. Sofer? I don't even know how to say that name. It's fat.
What the hell are you talking about?
Oh, beta.
You don't remember our old member?
Are you guys interested in raiding that base? It's on the back.
Well, we're gonna go raiding here in a moment, but we have to make everything first.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll probably hit it up. That might be a good starting point for what they might be.
Yeah, since someone stole all our equipment, we kind of hurting right now.
Yeah, they literally left. I mean, there's no C4 in this box. There's no charges.
Yeah, they took.
They even took my landmines and snap traps
Right.
that I've accumulated.
That's what I'm saying, man.
It's alright. If I find out who done it, they're gonna regret
Well,
it.
just look for a base with tons of snap traps.
You guys need some subs.
We just don't have no C4 charges or anything. They took all our boom booms.
I found
So-
some survey charges.
Well, we
from
have
the
stuff we
survey,
can make.
so
We just need.
So I brought that back over here.
Oops.
Well, I've got 2,500 explosives on those, but I've got like no percussion on.
Oh, we have enough materials to make it. It's frustrating though when you come on when you have stuff already pre-made, especially for our show, and then you get back and it's all gone.
Yeah.
I mean it's
That's
a
not
waste
fair.
of our time and our viewers. I think I found the materials. There's a box over here with a bunch of materials in it. 28,000 oil, 11,000 shards, 436,000 cloth. Unfortunately, it doesn't say who did it, so.
Got some bed traps over here. 12 C4.
So somebody's moved stuff around. Kept it unorganized.
6 landmines.
There's a whole bunch of chests up here. What the hell?
So that's yours, B.
What about it? What?
I thought it was your stuff.
No, that says your name in Arc Dog.
Oh, the names are messed up. They don't work properly anymore.
Oh, well, that's fucked up.
Yeah, they're like, did you first come in contact with one guy, but he has Pinky's gun on him? I found it weird, because, you know, he's a new guy. But Pinky hasn't been online in what, 10 days. Then I found a helmet of mine in somebody else's base. I didn't make it.
I found a box over here.
Oh, crap.
Why is the teddy bear in the box?
I jumped over here. I should be able to jump back.
There you go, Teddy. You can sit right there in the corner.
Here, Pinky, move a second.
Good Teddy.
Oh, I am not going out of here. I just have to TP.
Hang on, Dad. Try jumping now.
Nope.
Damn it, I'm trying to place a small box below you. Whoa, you just disappeared.
That's it. He's dead. What the? He's behind you.
Oh, that's why you can't jump over. Your head's hitting off this box.
Yeah.
No, that doesn't explain how did you disappear. But get him.
Teleportation, man. Teleportation.
Get him.
I get free TP as much as I want.
Get him.
Don't make me blow you up.
I hear some traps and stuff.
Here, have
too.
that present, would you?
And
Oh my
some,
god.
And some timed explosives. Not a lot,
Hey,
but
that shit, I'm gonna head off. We're dead on that.
Alright, man. I can't reach it. It's stuck in me.
Alright, I made me 2 logs. Ouch. That hurt. Yep. Oh, okay. Alright. Alright. I'm out of
Hey.
here.
I'm here.
What?
I found some of the stuff over here. Last one.
Hey, Dad, remove this
Yeah, it looks
damn
like
box.
that somebody's moved stuff around. Maybe they didn't take it, but maybe they just moved it around. I know Rumpel said he was going to organize it all, but I guess he just didn't organize like it already was.
Maybe move it around, but still, most of it's missing.
Well, I did find a lot of materials over there in that one box, but they
Yeah, I
should be
got a bunch of
downstairs. There
sulfur
should be
and
no
stuff.
materials up top. Unless it's from raids.
Come back from raiding, I'm gonna put it in these 2 at the bottom here.
I'm not going to take nothing but explosives. Like C4 or stuff that are, you know, charges or rockets. Other than that, I'm just going to throw it on the ground and waste it. it's like fixing to be reset, so I'm going to be a douche.
Oh, really, Dad? You raid blocked us, you dick.
Raid blocked you? I was talking
Yeah,
about, man.
when you drop that thing, you damage the building and raid blocked us.
Oh, did I do that? I'm so sorry.
What a day. Buddy down!
Ah! I'll clear the authorization down here and have my turrets to protect me. Protect me, turrets.
Yeah.
And Pinky's dead.
Oh, stop shooting shit.
I'm gonna go in the corner with Teddy.
Then they break all the boxes and leave. We lose everything. Man, them sons of bitches even took my canisters from my flamethrower. Them motherfuckers.
There's a flamethrower. No, canister's down here. The flamethrower. There's like 1 or 2 flamethrowers up there.
Looks like we're going hermit. There he goes.
I'm hoping they get that desert armor unlocked. I hope that someone, like, enough votes get on that and it comes in, because if that desert armor piece comes out, it'd be nice. Be able to hide in tall grass and shit with it. Gotta wait 4 minutes. Sorry, folks. That's fine.
Explosives and gunpowder. Is there any gunpowder up there?
I just made a bunch
Or
of
explosives?
gunpowder. I just made a bunch of gunpowder.
You have it on you?
What's in that box?
It's not a lot. That's only like
I want
167.
I've been making some.
Should be instant.
Okay. But I can still only make 999 at a time.
Actually, if you type it in, you can do it all at once. Right here in this
doesn't
box, Death.
Let me type it in. It only lets me go up to like 1,000.
Oh.
Well, it may have just let me do 5,000.
You gotta have enough mats for it. You can type in any number you want, you just gotta have enough mats to cover it. It'll turn yellow if you
You
can't.
don't need mats.
To craft it, you do.
I'm making gunpowder, I said.
Still takes
Yeah.
materials.
But I don't need mats for gunpowder.
Yes, you do. You need sulfur and freaking charcoal.
I only need charcoal and sulfur.
That's
Yeah.
still mats.
Materials.
Oh.
You see the gears?
That's what the word mats means. Okay, I don't need any more gunpowder. I done did it.
Get her teddy bear Z.
No need it.
Protect the base.
I'm eating.
Get away from him.
He looks delicious.
You better not touch it. Shall name him T.C. Roosevelt. Oh my god! Oh, I saw him spear in my camera. Took one steady. T.C. Roosevelt. I'm in. Oops, that's fine.
We're gonna burn our own base down.
It will
She's
break.
sturdy.
Fire will break boxes.
Don't worry, she's sturdy. Oh, I'm sitting the whole right side collapses.
Except for that box that's burning up over there.
It's not better.
It's a burning. It's a burning. Biscuits are burning. Biscuits are burning. Holy crap, we got four boxes of LR300s. And 6 boxes of SMGs. 7 boxes of SMGs.
For life.
That's a lot of SMGs. We got a box full of shotguns.
All I did was look up and I saw Chicote Crotch.
Okay. Come get your rocket launchers and rockets.
Okay, those fireworks. Bang!
Pinky, get your rocket launcher.
Alright, I'm not gonna carry all my ammo on me.
Where's your other
Already
one?
got a rocket launcher.
No, they're only half live, so you'll need to.
We need two.
Well, she had two because they're only half life. They're not full life. They're damaged. So get 26 rockets each. So.
Alright, I put my rockets next to my red gun. Or 12 of them at least.
If we're gonna start out in snow, I'll take body armor. But if we're gonna start out in like desert or grassland, I'm gonna just wear as
Probably gonna start on the main stretch, so it'd be deserty. It'd be actually grassland, like a deserty gas.
Gassy desert.
Disney gas. Because that's usually where everybody's been building lately, is that main stretch. So. Man, they still haven't come and beat on my trap house. What the hell's up with that deal?
They know what it is.
No, they haven't even opened the door yet to see what it is. It's like 40%. It has like 40 health left on the door. Nor have they killed the newbie base. It hasn't been raided yet either. But somebody has built next to us, though.
Dun dun dun.
Swish, swish, swish.
Hey, Jeff, what's your coordinates up there?
Currently 1370 by 1222.
TPR teleport
And
to death.
swimming. I'm swimming, so give it a moment.
You're starting up there?
Yeah. And we'll work our way down towards like the dome and then go down towards the satellite dish and cut across like that. Because all that area up in there is where everybody's been building lately.
Did you reset the weapon name up there?
If I set my what's the name?
Did you reset it, the box?
The cupboard?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did it in that building. Was that?
No, that one you're in now.
I'm not in one now. I'm outside on land.
Uh,
No, I haven't reset any of those. They're still the same as they always been. All right, send your request now.
Well, I'm on. I'm up here. I remember where you teleport to. I got it.
Alright, some requests. Let's go kick some buttocks. Building block.
Building.
Oops, it helped actually type in the right lettering. Still building block. Damn.
There's a, looks like something right there. Cupboard right there.
Right. What'd I do? A magic effect? I feel like I just pulled a Batman.
Batman.
That is you guys, right?
Yeah, exploiting stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure y'all turn your clam radars too.
Careful of the tall grass. They put spikes in there.
Alright, team, let's go out there and find those people.
I need 2 more turrets to be the highest auto turret kills.